pop was rejuvenated.
We did kind of cause mayhem.
We worked really hard at it.
The year Eddie the Eagle was the epitome.
Very quickly indeed.
Who are you?
And it all kicked off in January to the sound of screaming.
I just remember hearing this term, Brossmania, Brossmania.
Bros brought back the boy band with the most meta song title in the history of pop.
Listen, we've got Bros to start. They are so young. They are hideously young. When will I be famous? On top of the box!
When they first released this in November 1987, the answer was, not yet.
I never forget they said to us, you might get in at number 40. Maybe.
After 6 weeks, they were languishing at number 51, until a canny record plugger delivered the boys straight to a ready-made fan base on kids' TV.
Everyone was sort of saying, why isn't this working? Why isn't this happening? And I said, I've got an idea. Let me go back to Going Live.
Hello, Going Live.
I know everybody there. I know Kathy Gilby, the producer. Give me a bunch of 7-inch singles and also a handful of black and white 10x8 glossy photographs. Went to the Going Live office, and in the main office were lots and lots of desks with all the production secretaries and production assistants, mainly girls. And I walked in and I put a single and a black and white 10x8 on every single desk. By the time I got to Kathy Gilby's office, there were 2 or 3 girls in there holding the 10x8s, saying to Kathy, who are these? Oh my God, they're gorgeous. Why haven't we had them on the show? And she sort of looked at me and said, oh, are these yours? And I suggested, are they free on Boxing Day? And without even checking, I said, yes.
Please welcome to Going Live, Bros. They are Craig, Matt and Luke. Here they are. Welcome, guys.
It was nerve-wracking, exciting, terrifying.
How old are you?
19, just turned 19.
They are girls.
But it was an amazing feeling to know that, you know, your mum could watch you on TV that morning.
Here they are, the boys, Bros.
When will I be famous?
After Going Live, it really genuinely started to snowball.
Will I be famous? I can't answer that. When will I see my picture in the paper?
3 weeks after their TV debut, they made Top of the Pops. Brossmania was in full effect, and all other pop idols were given the elbow.
We were in Europe for 2 weeks. When I got back to England, Bros were massive. And now it's on Smash Hits. Which one do you prefer, Luke or Matt?
Why do you like Bros? Personality and talent. What about their music? Blinding music.
And they both look like Teutonic superlords. They were like the military created them from a factory or something. But it was only 2 weeks. It had only been 2 weeks.
Physically, they were just the most astonishing statuesque humanoids. They looked incredibly cool. And then there was poor old Craig Logan, known by Smash Hits as Ken, poor Ken.
Bros was a combination of the talent and the charisma of the boys with a great marketing and styling campaign. Their clothes were easily accessible to kids. Ripped jeans, you know, inspired things like putting Grolsch bottle tops as laces in your shoes, badges all over your jackets and stuff. The girls aped every part of them.
We're the original Brosses. We're the original Brosses. We're the Peckham Posse.
I can't be fake and say that I didn't love it. It was an incredible experience. Did I love some of the bullshit that came along with the press? No, it was hurtful, and more importantly, I didn't want my mum to read the newspaper.
Follow them at the hotel. Yeah, we go. Every
anywhere. We go anywhere, any concert.
Arriving by helicopters and jets and limousines and just everything you dreamed of as a kid. And now I'm a man I can say that unashamedly that that's what I wanted. You wanted to be a rock star.
They've got so much potential, they're going to go a long way, they're going to be there forever.
It was a tumultuous year and we had to learn real quick.
When you're 35 and 45, will you still remember Bros?
For all the sort of Saturday morning live television fans as well.
Spit it out.
So we were hitting maybe a younger...